The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th Canto, 5th Chapter, Text number 4, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on April 13th, 1975, in Hyderabad, India.
Mahasevang dharmahudbhumukte samadvarang jositang sangisangam. For 2 days we have explained Mahaseva Dharam Ahud Vimukti. People have forgotten at the present moment what is the meaning of mukti. They do not know practically. Mukti means to get out of the clutches of the stringent material laws. That is called mukti. We are at the present moment conditioned, so many conditions. So mukti means to live without condition. That is called mukti. The mukti definition is given in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Mukti sarupena avasthiti. Mukti hitya annatha rupam sarupena avasthiti. This is called mukti. We are not in the sarupa. Sarupa means spiritual form. That is called sarupa. At the present moment, our material conditional body, that is not sarupa. Last night, I tried to explain. Sarupa means Satchit Ananda Rupa. That is sarupa. Eternal, blissful life of knowledge. This is not sarupa. This body is not eternal. Neither it is blissful. It is full of miseries and without any knowledge. So this is not sarupa. Sarupa means eternal life, blissful life and full of knowledge. That is called sarupa. So we do not know that we are now living conditional life, virupa, which is not my sarupa. This is the science. That sarupa can be perceived, can be realized. That is described in the Bhagavad Gita, Brahma-bhuta. Brahma-bhuta, spiritual realization, that is also not sarupa. That is the beginning of self-realization. Brahma-bhuta prasannatma nasochati nakankhati samas sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhakti labate param. That is sarupa. After Brahma realization, when one is perfectly free from all material anxieties, that is beginning of sarupa. And then the conception of equality, sama sarveshu bhuteshu, pandita samadarshena. Those who are learned, they have no such distinction that I am Indian, you are American, you are Bengali, I am Andhra, and this. No, this is all virupa. All virupa. Sarvapadi vinirmuktam. We have several times explained. We have to be free from all these designations. That is sarupa. Designation less. But we are now busy with designation and fighting. That means we are not yet completely educated. Krishna also chastised Arjuna in the beginning Asatyan anusutasthang pragyavadangscha bhasase. You are talking like a very learned scholar, but you are lamenting on the body, bodily concept of life. Gatasun agatasun chananusuchanti pandita. So far the body is concerned, either it is dead or alive. A learned man does not care for it. That is Sarupa. Now, we are simply concerned with this body. Therefore, we are missing our Sarupa. Therefore, missing Mukti. I have already explained. Mukti means to be situated in his own original spiritual life. That is called Sarupa. Sarupanubhuti. Sarupa. There is, I think there is a word used in Bhagavad Gita. All the persons assembled in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, after death they attain Sarupa. Means liberated, all liberated and situated in spiritual life, because they gave up their life in the presence of Krishna. While dying they saw Krishna. Therefore all of them after death attain Sarupa. So the Mukti means Sarupena avasthiti. Mukti hitya annatha rupam Sarupena avasthiti. This is the meaning of Mukti. So if we want that Mukti, liberation, no more condition by the material nature, unconditional life, sagunanu samatitaitan brahma bhuvaya kalpate. That is Sarupa. So, Virupa means under the control of the three modes of material nature, Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. Of course, in the material world, the quality of Brahmana, Sattva, Sama, Dama, Titikha, Arjava, Jnanam, Vijnanam, Astikam, Brahma Karma Sava. This is the first class quality within this material world. But that is also not Sarupa. That is also not Sarupa. One may become the topmost person within the human society by acquiring Brahminical qualification. But that is also not Sarupa. Real Sarupa is above that Brahminical qualification. That is Vaishnava. Vaishnava qualification. Vaishnava qualification means completely dedicated to the service of Krishna. Sarvopadi vinimukta. Even if I consider myself that I am a learned Brahmin, that is also misconception. That is also not Sarupa. When one understands that I am not Brahmin, not Kshatriya, not Vaishya, not Shudra, not American, not Indian, not this, not that. Simply I am spiritual, part and parcel of Krishna, and my only business is to serve Krishna. Anukullena Krishnanushilanam bhakti ruttama. That is first class life. Anukullena Krishnanushilanam. Not pratikullena. Pratikul means against the will of Krishna. That is pratikul. Bhakti means anukul. Just like Kansa, he was also Krishna conscious. He was always thinking of Krishna. Whether Krishna is born, I have to kill him, whether this or that. You are thinking of Krishna, but pratikulena, not anukulena. One Krishna consciousness is always making plan how to spread Krishna consciousness. And another Krishna consciousness, how to kill Krishna. So that to Krishna consciousness, to kill Krishna, that is not bhakti. Krishna consciousness, how to serve Krishna, how to spread Krishna's glories all over the world, how to make the people Krishna conscious. This Krishna consciousness is anukul. Anukullena Krishna. Cultivation of Krishna knowledge. That is required. And when one is fully situated in that Krishna consciousness, that is called mukti. Mukti does not mean now I have got 2 hands, I will have 4 hands like that. No. Mukti means change of consciousness. At this time, at the present moment, every one of us, we are thinking that I am this body, this family is my kinsman, jashat buddhi kunapi dhatuke sadhi kalatradisu bhaumajadhi. This is my country, I have to worship it, I have to develop. All these consciousness is just the opposite number of Krishna consciousness. When we shall always think of Krishna, satatang chintayantang ma, always thinking of Krishna, how to spread Krishna's glories, how it is possible to adopt the means and ways and plans and always thinking, just like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did and all the acharyas did, Goswamis did. We have to follow Mahajana Jina Gatasya Pantha. That Mahajana Jina Gatasya Pantha is explained here. Mahaseva. Mahaseva. Mahajan, to follow the Mahajan means to serve their mission. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayanga Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Sapadantikam. We, Gaudiya Vaishnava, we are known as Rupanuga. Rupanuga means the followers of Rupa Goswami. So why we should become followers of Rupa Goswami? Because Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale. He wanted to establish the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Manobhishtam. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the same thing. This is called disciplic succession. Krishna wanted that everyone be surrendered to me. He personally therefore comes and he speaks Bhagavad Gita aiming at Arjuna, who was perplexed in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and he explained karma, jnana, yoga, dhyana, so many things. But ultimately, he assured Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, you are very dear friend to me, therefore I am speaking to you the real purpose of life. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sam. This is the real purpose of life. So Krishna wanted that people should take shelter of his lotus feet. Sarvadharman parityajya. But people misunderstood him. Therefore Krishna came as a devotee. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Rupa Goswami could understand. Therefore he offered his first prayer to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayat. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are the most munificent incarnation. Because you are not only giving the knowledge of Krishna, but you are giving the process how to love him. Krishna Prema Pradayat. So, you are Krishna. Krishna, I offer my humble obeisances to you, Krishnaya. Now, appeared as Krishna Chaitanya Namini. You have now appeared as Krishna Chaitanya. So, Krishna personally appeared as devotee to re-establish the mission of Krishna. Krishna wanted Sarvadharman Parityajya. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu preached Krishna consciousness, Krishna Varnam, Tisha Akrishna. This is the statement in the Srimad Bhagavatam. The real identification of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is, in this age, there was talk between Nimi Maharaj and Navajogendra. So, what is the duty of the people of Kali Yuga to worship the Supreme? In that connection, Karavhajan Muni, he said, Krishna Varnang Tisha Akrishnam Sanga Pangasta Parsadam Jagai Sankirtanai Prayai Jajanti Hi Sumedhasa. This is the method of worship. What is that? That Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is always chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Krishna Varnayati, Krishna Varna. Tisha Akrishnam. But his bodily complexion is not Krishna, not blackish, but yellowish. Tisha means by the complexion. Akrishna, not Krishna. And another symptom, Sangapanga Astra Parsadam, is associated with his most confidential devotees and expansion. Therefore we chant, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaurva. This is Sangapangasta Parsadam. This form of the Lord, Jagai Sankirtanai, he is worshipped not by ritualistic ceremony, which is very expensive, a performance of Jagga. That is not possible in this age, because there is no Jaggic Brahman at the present moment. So, this Vedic Jagga is prohibited in this Kali Yuga, because they are not properly performed. It is not possible. Just like our Sri Manpitiji was searching after a Brahman to recite the Ramayana, Sundarakanda. He is not getting a proper Brahman. That is difficult. How you can perform Jagga? There is no Jaggic Brahman at the present moment. Therefore, the Jagga to be performed at this moment in this Kali Yuga is Jaggai Sankirtanai Prayo Jajanti Hi Sumedhasa. Sumedhasa means with good brain substance. Those who have no brain substance, they are called Alpamedhasa. That is also stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Tada bhavati alpamedhasa. Alpamedhasa means there is no brain substance filled up with cow dung. So one should be sumedhasa. Sumedhasa. Nice brain substance. So those who are sumedhasa means with good brain substance, they perform Jaggai Sankirtanai. By Sankirtan Jagga, Hare Krishna. Just see the effect of Hare Krishna mantra, this Jagga being performed all over the world, how quickly they are capturing Krishna consciousness. Just see the effect practically. Therefore, those who are intelligent, having good brain substance, they should perform Jagga, Sankirtana, Jagga, and worship Lord Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar. So these ideas can be had only if we follow the Mahajan. Mahajan means that Sri Rupa Goswami, he understood Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. About Rupa Goswami, it is said, what is that? Bande Rupa Sanatana Raghujigau Sri Jiva Gopalak. Kirtan, Krishna Kirtana Gana Nattana Paro Prema Amritam Nidhi Dhira Dhira Jana Priyo Priyakaro Nirmasaro Pujito Sri Chaitanya Kripa Bharo Bhuvi Bhuva Bharavahantarako Bande Rupa Sanatano Raghujugo Sri Jiva Gopala. These 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, they lived in Vrindavan by the order. The present Vrindavan, holy place, was made by Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. These 2 brothers, they are ministers in the government of Nawab Hussain Shah. Practically they became Mohammedans. Their name was changed. Because in those days the Brahmin community was very strict. Any Brahmana accepting service, he will be immediately excommunicated. No, you are not Brahman. Brahmana's business is not to serve others. Brahma karma sabhava. They should remain. Everyone was independent. Brahmana independent, Kshatriya independent, Vaishya independent, simply Shudras dependent. So in those days, 500 years ago, these 2 brothers were born of a very high-class Brahmin, they are learned scholar, but because they accepted the service of Nawab, they were excommunicated. So practically they become Mohammedans, their names were changed. David Khas, Sakar Mallik. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made them Goswami. This is Sri Chaitanya. They are rejected by the Brahmin community. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made them Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami. The Goswami is not a caste title. Goswami means who has control over the senses. Go means senses. And Swami means master. Those who are servant of the senses, they cannot become Goswami. That is not Goswami. Servant of senses, that is Godas, not Goswami. So the Goswami, Bande Rupa Sanatana Raghujugo, these 6 Goswamis. 6 Goswamis, and if we follow their footprints, Rupanuga, Varayate, then he also becomes Goswami. This is the process. Therefore, in any way you go, it is required Mahat Seva. Mahat Seva. The Goswamis are Mahat. Bhaunam janmanamante jnanavan mang prapaddate Vasudeva sarvamiti sa mahatma sudurlava. This is Mahat. One who has fully surrendered to the lotus feet of Krishna after mature experience and wisdom. Bhaunam janmanam. Many births we may go on philosophizing. Brahman, Neti. But after many births, this is Jnanava. The Jnanis, they are after Brahma realization. But Krishna says, Bahunam janmanamante, Jnanavan mang prapaddati. After many births of this Brahma realization, or Paramatma realization, one may come to the platform of realizing the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Who is that Supreme Person? Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva, Krishna. Vasudeva, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. Vasudeva Sarvamiti, Sa Mahatma Sudha. That is Mahatma. Who knows Vasudeva Sarvamiti, that Mahatma is required. And if we can serve such Mahatma, then our path of liberation, mukti, will be open. That is stated here. Mahasevang daram ahur bimukti. And the other way, one path to mukti, another part is bondage. 2 things are there, bondage and mukti. Andha jathandhi rupaniyamana Stepi satantra urudamni baddha. Baddha means bound. We are, in our material condition and life, we are bound, tight hands and legs are bound up. We cannot do anything independently. It is not possible. That we must know. People are declaring independence. That is not possible. That is our foolishness. Baddha. Urudamni baddha. Just like Uru means this, west. If you are bound up by ropes, just like thieves are carried, handcuffed and bound up on the west, what you can do? So we are Urudamni baddha. Uru means very strong. And damni means rope, baddha. Just like the bulls are, bound up in the nostril, and the driver is moving like this, immediately he has to move this way, immediately. Although he is very strong bull, but urudamni baddha. So therefore, Maya's name is Gunamai. Guna means also rope. Guna. Gunamai, Trigunamai, 3 ropes. You bound together, become very strong. Similarly, this Maya, the stringent laws of material nature, Prakriti, is very, very strong. You cannot declare independence. That is not possible. If you really want independence, then you mahatsevang dharam ahur bimukte. Then you have to take shelter of Mahajan, mahatseva. That is the instruction of Bhagavad Gita, that tadviddhi pranipatena. First thing is that this is mukti, means you have to become surrender either to Krishna or Krishna's representative. Otherwise there is no question of mukti. And if you do not do this, if you think that eat, drink, be merry and enjoy life, that is called Joshit Sangha. Joshitang Sangi Sangam. What is that? Tamodhyaram. That means you are making progress towards darkness. Tamodhyaram. Hellish condition of life. Nati vidu sartha gating hi Vishnu durasayaji bahiratthamanina. Matinna Krishne parato sato va mitho vipadhita grihabritana. Adantagobhi visadang tamishram punah punah charvita charvanana. These are the instructions Prahlad Maharaj gave. He wanted to teach his father, atheist father. So his father inquired, Prahlad, how you have developed this Krishna consciousness? So Prahlad began to smile and said to his father, Matinna Krishne parato satu ba. He did not address his father, my dear father. He used to address him as the best of the Asuras, Asuravad. The sadhu manne Asuravad. So he said, my dear father, Matinna Krishne parato satu ba. To become Krishna conscious is not so easy. Parato satoba. Even if you hear instruction from others, or if you speculate yourself, it is not possible. Matinna Krishne parato satoba. Mithovi, or making by assembly, conference. Why? Na grihabhritanam. If you have this intention, that I shall live in this material world, I shall become happy in this material world, then there is no question of becoming advanced in Krishna consciousness. Matinna Krishne parato satoba mitho vipaddita grihabhrita. Oh, why they are so much attached? Adanta gobhi. Because they are not Goswamis. Adanta means uncontrolled. Go means senses. They have given freedom to the senses, whatever you like you do. So the result is that if you let loose your horses, whatever you like and do, then it will go and cause you to fall down in a ditch. Adanta gobi. Similarly, if we give freedom to the senses, adanta gobi, visatanga tamistram, we go to the darkest region of hellish condition of life. And what is that? Puna puna charvita charmanana. Again and again the same disease, birth, death, old age and disease. Puna puna charvita charmana. This life or that life. The birth, death, old age, disease will continue. So, if we have got determination that we shall continue this life of birth, death, old age and disease and let loose our senses, do whatever you like, then there is no question of liberation. There is no liberation. Therefore it is said, samaddaram jositang sangi sangam. Jositang sangi sangam means, josit means omen generally. The omen is supposed to be the representative of Maya. So, either you directly keep relation, or you keep relation with persons who are very much fond of Joshi. In both ways, you have to go directly to the darkest region of Eli's condition, Samadharam. Therefore, our Vedic civilization is, the first teaching is brahmachari. First teaching. How to become brahmachari. There are many saintly persons, they are akhanda brahmachari or abala brahmachari. They avoid. It is not only for men, it is meant for women also, because here we are dressed like men and women. Otherwise, the mentality is mainly to enjoy. Purusha. Purusha means who wants to enjoy. And Joshit means enjoy. So, our relationship in this material world, they are either in the dress of woman or man. The mentality is Purusha, how to enjoy. Mentality is Purusha. So, when we give up this mentality, enjoyer, because we are not actually enjoyer. Enjoyer is Krishna. Krishna says, Bhoktaram Jaggatapasam Sarvalupa Maheswaram Sridang Sarvabhutanam Gyatyamam. And in Arjuna also addresses Krishna. Parabrahma Parangadhama Pavitram Paramam Bhava Purusham Shasatam. You are the only Purusha. Shasatam. So, we are simply thinking of becoming Purusha, enjoyer. But we are not Purusha. We are all Prakriti. It is described in the Bhagavad Gita, the Jiva Bhuta. Aparayang itastu vidhi me prakriting para. Prakriti, another Prakriti is there. This material Prakriti, bhumi rapa analabhaya. They are my bhinna Prakriti. Bhinna Prakriti me ashtadha. But besides that, there is another Prakriti. Prakriti means, who is that Prakriti? Jiva Bhuta, the living entities. The living entity is Prakriti. It's not Purusha. Constitutionally, Prakriti means the things which are enjoyed. That is called Prakriti. And the enjoyer is called Purusha. So, nobody of us, either men or women, we are not Purusha. We are all Prakriti, constitutionally. And that is called Hityannatharupam Sarupena Avastiti. When we live as Prakriti, not as Purusha, that is called Mukti. This is the definition of Mukti. Mahasevadaram ahud bimukti. Every one of us, we are thinking as Purusha, enjoyer. That is the fight going on. Just like in Western countries, the Prakriti is the woman, they are also fighting. We must have equal rights with the man. So this is going on. So this is all conditional life. The so-called Purusha life or so-called Prakriti life, unless we have got enlightenment, what is our real constitutional position, that we can learn only by the association of Mahat. Mahatseva dhanamahur vimukte. That is the Vedic process. Tad vijnanartham sa gurumeva vigache. We must take shelter. Krishna also says that tad vidhi panipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadakshanti tad jnanam jnanina tattadarshina. And everywhere in Srimad Bhagavatam also the same thing is explained. Tasmad gurum prapaddeta jigyasu sreya uttamam. If you are inquisitive to understand transcendental truth, the absolute truth, to have a guru is not a fashion. Now it has become a fashion. If somebody shows some jugglery, and people become very much anxious to accept such guru. No. Guru means tasmad gurum prapaddeta. Who requires a guru? Jigyasu sreya uttamam. One who is very much anxious to know about the ultimate benefit of life. For him, guru is required. Not a fashion. Just like we keep a dog as a fashion, nowadays it is a fashion to keep a dog. So don't keep a guru like a dog and who will hear you. Come on, yes. Not like that. Guru requires that where you can surrender, not like a dog, but master, where you can surrender. Tasmad gurum prapaddeta. Prapaddeta means you must surrender. And why you should surrender? Jigyasu. If you are actually inquisitive, inquirer, what about? Sreya uttamam. Sreya means the ultimate benefit of life. And prayer means immediate benefit of life. There are two things, Sreya and prayer. The human life is meant for Sreya, and animal life is meant for prayer. Immediate benefit. That is called prayer. And Sreya means ultimate benefit of life. The one who is inquisitive to understand about the ultimate goal of life, for him there is need of guru, not a fashion. Tasmad gurum prapaddeta jigyasu sreya uttama. Then what is that guru? That is also explained. Shabde parecha nisnatam brahmani upasamasrayam. Shabde means Vedic literature. Vedic, he has drowned himself. He has bathed himself in the ocean of Vedas. Shabde parecha nisnatam. Yes, then just like if you take bathing in a river, deep down, you become refreshed. Similarly, one has to take Shabde parecha nisnata. And what is the symptom? How I shall know that he has taken bathing fully in the ocean of Veda? Brahmani upasamasra. He has finished all desires of material happiness or distress. He is Brahmani upasamasa. He has taken shelter of Brahma, the same thing. Parabrahma, Krishna, sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam. One who has taken fully shelter under the lotus feet of Parabrahma, Krishna, you have to take shelter of such a guru. Otherwise, you will not be able to get out of these clutches of Maya. Tasmad gurum prapaddeta. So every shastra is go. So therefore, here it is said that if you are actually anxious to become free from this material conditional life, then you must accept the service of Mahatseva. Mahat means one who has fully surrendered to Krishna. He is Mahat. Vasudeva Sarvam. One who has taken this conclusion. Vasudeva Sarvam. Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. Mahatma Nastamang Pratha Devi Prakriti Nasta. Bhajanti Ananna Manasu. These are the formulas. So Mahatma means the fully surrendered soul unto the lotus feet of Krishna. is the first class Mahatma. Some Mahatma Sudurlo, not ordinary Mahatma, but Sudurlo. And what are the signs? Mahatma anustamang pratha devi prakiti bhajanti ananda manas. He has no other business except worshipping Krishna. That's all. Mamekam. In this way, if he find the opportunity, then there is possibility of mukti, mahatsevang dharam ahudmi mukti. And if we associate with the Joshi Sangi, those who are desirous of enjoying this material world under different pleas, if you associate with them, then you glide down to the darkest region of hellish condition of life. In the next verse says, it is said, Mahantasve samachitta. Then what is the symptoms of Mahatma? So he says, I mean to say, Rishabdev says, samachitta, equilibrium, not disturbed by material condition. Samachitta, samasarveshu bhuteshu. The same thing. Samachitya, prasanta, peaceful. Prasanta, pra means pakishta rupena, fully peaceful. And when one can become fully prasanta, fully peaceful, when he has no more desire. Anna vilasita sunnam, no more desire. Brahma bhuta prasannatma, everything is described. The prasantatma, it is described in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So long he will want something, there is no question of prasanta. Want. So therefore Chaitanya Charitamrita says, Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Kami Sakoli Asanta. Bhukti means karmis. Karmis means those who are working very hard to get some material benefit. They are called karmi. Either in this world or the next world or the heavenly planet, there are different types of karmis. So, the bhukti. Bhukti means bhog. Sense enjoyment. They are called karmis. So, bhukti or mukti. Mukti means liberation, to get out of this material contamination. That is called mukti, sarupena avasthiti. But just like the Gyanis, they want mukti. Sajajya mukti, to become one with the Supreme. So mukti, bhukti, mukti and siddhi. Siddhi means yogic perfection. Animala gima prapti, 8 kinds of yoga siddhi. So the yogis, the Gyanis and the Kurmis, they want something. They want something. Therefore, they are not prasanta. As soon as so long he will want, there cannot be peacefulness. There is no question of peacefulness. Chaitanya says, Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Kami Sakali Asanta. They are not prasanta. Krishna Bhakta Niskam Ataev Shanta. Krishna Bhakta, he does not want anything. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching that. Na dhanang na janang na sundaring kavitang va jagadi sakamay momo janmani janmani ishare bhavatad bhakti rahoitu kitai. This is called Shanti. I don't want it. Na dhanang na janang na sundaring kavitang va jagadi sakamay. This is bhukti. Karmis, they want many followers, many voters, so that I can become minister or president. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, I don't want many voters. Na janang, na sundaring kapitang, na that very beautiful wife. These are material demands. To get money or wealth sumptuously, to get a good wife and many followers, many workers, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu denies. Na dhananga na jananga na sundaring kavitang va jagadisaka. Then what do you want? Mama janmani janmani ishare. He doesn't want mukti even. Otherwise how he says janmani janmani. Mukti means no more janma. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says Mama janmani janmani. It doesn't matter. Mamo janmani janmani ishare bhavatang ahoituki bhakti. That's all. Therefore, if you want to become prasanta, fully satisfied, just like Dhruva Maharaj, he went to the forest and underwent severe tapasya to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But when he actually saw him, he said, Shamin kritarthosmi varangana jacha. I don't want any benediction. This is prasanta. Not disturbing Krishna for any personal material benefit. That is called prasanta. That is stated here. Mahanta. This is Mahanta. Samachitta, prasanta, vimannava. Vimannava, because a devotee has to suffer so many tribulations. That is the history of all devotees. But he is never angry. He is never angry. Then he falls down. Vimannava, just like Jesus Christ, he was being crucified. Still he was praying, God, these people, they do not know what they are doing. Vimannava. Never angry. Titiksava, karunika. Sadhu means very tolerant. That is taught by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Tinadapi sunitena tarorapi sahisnana. So the first qualification of sadhu is titiksava. And at the same time, karunika. There are many instances that at Prahlad Maharaj, he tolerated so many tortures, even by his father. Titiksava. And at the same time, he was thinking how to deliver these persons who are not Krishna conscious. That is karunika. He is personally being tortured, but at the same time he is thinking how to do good to others. This is sadhu. Titiksava karunika. Srila sarvabhutana. He is friend not only to the human society, but he is friend to the ant. A devotee does not like that even an ant should be killed. No. Srila sarvabhutana. Titiksava karunika Srila sarva. Ajata satrava. He does not create any enemy. But unfortunately, the demons becomes his enemy. What can be done? Srila sarvabhutanam ajata satrava shanta. Again this same word, prasanta. Fully satisfied. He has nothing to hanker after because he has got Krishna. Why he should hanker? Shanta, prasanta. Titiksava karunika. Srila sarvabhutanam ajata sattva shanta sadhava sadhabhusana. This is the sadhu. Therefore, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, apiche sudurachara bhajate mamanannabhak sadhureva samantava. He is sadhu. No more sadhu. This is sadhu. Therefore, here it is the same thing. And Bhimannava suhida sadhavaji. So, we have to approach sadhu. We have to approach devotee. We have to approach prasanta. And if we become fortunate to serve him, then the liberation, the path of liberation is open. Thank you very much.